Easy on this girl. Just know what I got was a little bit more than that weak ass interview that she did with Bill when he kept curving those questions about me. Shout out to Kill Bill. Shout out to him. You watched it? Shout out to him. That's a real man. That's a real man. He ain't touched me. And you know, sometimes when time grows and people move on, sometimes it be like they get bitter. But he did not do that. And he could have. And that's why I will continue to protect him, like I always say. I will never speak a word. Because that's not how we do over here. And you supposed to be from Florida, you should know that, Stank. Nasty clot, pussy clot, wide old gal. Take that wide cap to Africa. Bill kept it G. While she keeps saying, oh, tell all, tell all. Oh, Bill's about to go. When you kept trying to talk about me getting my body done to that man, he got my name on his face, child. He was respectful. And I wish him the best with his family and his journey and his woman and everything that he did. But you thought you had something on me. That's not how we do over here. She thought she was drinking tea. She thought she was, and all the people was watching. We all was mad. I ain't gonna lie, I was mad watching that. I was like, come on, where the tea? I done watched it for a whole hour and we ain't seen nothing. It was boring. That was the most boring interview that she ever did. Child. Child, slow motion. She used me for views and I fell for it. I'm sorry, but she finna help me too. Y'all make sure y'all tune in, turn on my notifications because tomorrow I'm dropping the extended version of 5 Foot and the music video. Yeah. It was so boring. I'm not gonna lie, but go ahead and listen to that man's story. He want to tell his story. She kept trying to bring up Sukihana. Oh, Sukihana. Child, that man don't want to talk about me. He shot his shot. He said what he said when he got with his new. I don't know about his business, but all I know what he say he got with his girl, and he told her if Suki come back around, he gonna go back to Suki. You can't help who you love, baby. That is what it is. But I wish him the best with that situation. I don't know about it, but he got a woman, and I wish him the best. I hope they have a beautiful family. I hope he come home from jail. That's the type of woman that I am. I wish them the best. It was 30K. She's trying to target me and take me down because she owed Cardi 4 million buckaroos. The fuck? Pay that woman her buckaroos. Like them buckaroos teeth that you got in your mouth. The big buckaroo teeth that you got. And they too white. You over there look like that lady from Ghostbusters. You over there looking like that lady from Ghostbusters. What you finna do? I'm trying to figure out. I'm finna take your job, girl. I just found about YouTube Live, child. I'm finna give me some investors and I'm gonna sit down and talk about everything, child. I'm about to take your job. We tired of you and that old perm. And that do grow in your hair. Do grow, child. That do grow in her hair. We is tired of that do grow. You look like old dirty bastard mixed with Boosie and Fantasia, girl. And I'm tired of that pillowcase stomach that you keep trying to hide. Every time we see you go live and we see you get on your phone, you always cut your stomach in half. Let us see the whole shape. Let us see your shape. Always talking about somebody butt don't match. Child, them titties don't match. You ain't even breastfeed, did you? You can titties just long. Long ass titties. You can tie them in a knot. Fuck my hole. Feed me cock, okay? Yeah, that's how I'm feeling. I know you're going to be tuned in, sis. That's why I love you and I love all y'all. Somebody said she looked like SpongeBob when he went to prom. Hold on. What is going on? Oh, they going in these comments. I'm sorry for not reading y'all comments. Let me tell you, baby, one thing about it, I done got some surgery, but I done had three babies, and I plan on having more picnics. I plan on breeding more picnic. That's how I am. So I don't mind. Yeah, I got these boobs pushed up. I had to. Child, I breastfed them till they was 1 year old, all of them. I did what I had to do. I did what I was supposed to do. While you sitting there judging somebody and you over there shaped like a tablet, a binder. I don't even like to body shame people, but she body shaming everybody else. She's sitting and doing these interviews with people and then crossing them. Like you're building trust with people and then you're hurting them. Pick me. That's children. Pick me. That means children. I plan on having more children. But your babies, if you have babies, 30K, you're not even gonna have to push them out. They're just gonna fall out. They're gonna fall out that wide, wagga well, dark hole that you have. Your hole is the same size as the hole on top of the killer whale. Your hole can fit a submarine in there. That's where all the dead people at that died in a submarine. They had 30K twats. They're in your twat, swimming around. That's why your man's scared to go up in there. He stretched it out and over. That's what I say. When you got a man with a big old ding dong, I know he got a long schlong. I can't wait to find out his Tinder, or his Jack account. I know he on Jack. No, I know he on Grindr, girl. Get on Grindr. I can't wait to find out how that thing feels. Log into Grindr. I know he on there. I'm gonna lick him from the back to the front, and that's what you should have been doing. Eating his ass. You should have been doing that. Opening it up and licking it. Maybe he gave you some on his birthday. He didn't even want that. How'd that make you feel? He didn't want that pothole. He didn't want it. You married for 17 years bragging. Child, your man is depressed. That man don't even like them kids. He depressed. Look at him. He always got his eyebrows always like this. He don't never look happy. Always, bro, my wife. Child, you don't give a fuck about that. Stop it. You don't care about that lady now. She talk too much. She can't be married to an African talking that much. Africans don't even like that. What, you ain't got control of that cat? Come on. That's how I feel. I feel like man can't control me either. But he can't control you at all. Look how much you talking about people. Africans don't like that, sis. Like you done put some opio, you put some woo on him or something? Did you? He had to, because how is he still there? Child. Jeepers Creepers. John Crow. He depressed and he's sick of her ass. He is sick of her. I'm glad I got time, child. Guess what I'm about to do after this? I'm about to go do a show and make a bag. Okay. I'm about to make me a bag. I ain't even lying. It's a big bag too. I'm about to make me a bag. I know I gotta pee real bad. Make sure y'all go to that OnlyFans. I don't do OnlyFans no more, but if the times get hard and I gotta do what I gotta do, I will. He don't want her. He running from that four. That's what I'm saying. Like, is they really about to stay together? Because she owed $4 million. You think he about to just stay with her after owing that $4 million? Child, he tired. That lady taking all his. He don't even have it. That's the crazy part. That voodoo ain't no good, sis. You owe $4 million. It ain't working for you, sis. And don't think that you finna try to say that Cardi did anything to you, because we all know what you trying to claim that she did and you scared and all that. Sure, shut up. You owe that woman $4 million. You lost the case. Pay that girl that money. Pay that girl that money. Pay that girl that money. You nasty big back hog. Pay her money. We don't want to hear nothing else. We want to see pay stubs. Are you paying that girl that money? 30. That juju, that cat ain't no juju pussy. It ain't. It look like a man. We scared. I'm scared. But I did see you fight, and I know you cannot F with me in no way. Stink. You cannot do it. You would never do it. I better not catch you in these Streets. I bet not. I wouldn't. I don't want to catch you on them. Because you too old. You old. You old. Now, Wendy was on TV before the age that you are now. And you talking about, I need to give up and I need to quit. And you really care about black women? You don't, because all you do is tear us down and you judge us and you make fun of us and you make all of us feel bad and you hurt feelings to get paid, to pay Cardi. Yeah. You said you got more lawsuits out on you.
She got more lawsuits.
That's what they said. Allegedly.
She can afford the one she got.
I don't feel like she can afford it. I don't feel like she can afford to pay Cardi. And it's like, after you done sat and made up rumors about Cardi, how do you still keep going? You got an ego on you. And that same ego that you got is really a demon. And you think that's your ego. It's a demon that's willing you in, that's making you hurt people's feelings. And now you got to pay your debt every day. The purses are gone. The shoes are gone. The pots in your house are gone. The furniture is gone. Everything is gone. Everything is leaving every day. Every day you still make time to bring down black women. Why you don't talk about some white folk? Shit, talk about some white folk. This the tea. Baby, this ain't even tea. This is Don Julio. Desperate, child. She's desperate and she needs help. 30K is who we're talking about. I don't know who Tasha K is. I'm talking about 30K, the turd queen, the queen of turd, the wide booty hole turd queen. That's what I'm talking about, the turdy queen. The one that talks and turds fall out her bloody gums because she has gingivitis and those teeth are too big that it rips her gums and it hurts every time she smiles. That's the one I'm talking about. How do you post a video of you asking your husband, do he want to hunch on you, and him saying no? Somebody send me this video. Send me this video. It's really funny because then he's just like, what is this? 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 I'm too fine to be acting like this. Okay, I'm gonna calm down. I like when y'all check me. I like when y'all tell me who I am. That make me feel good. That make me be submissive. Thank you. Thank you for clearing me up and getting me together and telling me to calm down. I'm too pretty for this. Hunch, baby, hunch. Hunch. Get up in it. Beat them guts. Stretch it out. I'm trying to coochie scratch. Yeah. That. I know my girl was so mad. She cussed him out after that. After she hung up that phone and got off that live. Child, my girl cussed him out. How you gonna get on live and say that you don't want to hunch on me in front of all these people? What is the problem? Girl, the problem is he's tired of that wide RV of a cat that you got, that wide RV that fit all the people up in that school bus. Who imagine school bus having twat head ass? What the fuck wrong with you? Don't come on here act like y'all don't know what's going on. What's going on is 30K is actually getting a light read. 30K. I want to talk about her husband. I'm gonna wait. I'm trying to take it easy. I want to talk about her husband. Somebody that she cares about. I'm glad I don't got no man. I'm glad I don't got no man that I care about. Because I would be mad if a girl came on here talking about somebody that meant something to me. She had to do an interview with somebody that I'm not even with, and he date him in a year. And he still protected me. I love that for him. I love that for him. That meant something to me. That meant something to me. It did. It did. I was calm for like 1 minute. Okay, I was trying. No, it's on. I want y'all to go to the YouTube because she has to pay Cardi. So let's go ahead and help her because she's helping me. The more she talks about me, she said that like I don't even care what she said. Like, can y'all just go look at it so I can keep getting bigger and bigger? Because I want to make it the red carpet. I'm never gonna get canceled. I'm the streets. Like, they need the streets. That's the thing. When you have this much power organically, you don't get canceled. I'm sorry. I already fucking embarrassed myself. It's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. If people want to work with me, not against me. That's the thing. Um. Okay, I'm gonna read some of your comments. So y'all go ahead and write some comments. I'm gonna talk to you guys. I got like 1 minute and 25 seconds left. Um. Yeah, she's twice my age. She's double my age. She's up there, and she's just bullying people. And I'm just getting started. So if she want help getting that money for Cardi, I'm gonna help her. So I'm gonna start talking about your mama. I ain't talk about it on Instagram yet, but I'm gonna start talking about your mama and your daddy and your uncle and your cousin, all of them, everybody, everybody. And I'm glad that you about to talk about me because guess what? It ain't no tea. Tell them all. Tell them everything, baby. Get it out. Go ahead. You 40. You old. You up there. You worry about little old me. Go ahead. Tell them everything you got to tell them. We laughing at you, baby. It ain't gonna happen with me. You done talked about Blue Ivy, baby girl. You know your days is numbered. Your days are numbered. Talking about people, kids. I'm about to clean her real bad, child. You don't even know. Actually, I'm quitting. I don't have none. Yeah, she eating me up. I want her to eat me up. I lost. Okay, so I wish y'all the best, but I'm about to go. She just randomly picking people to target. That's what she wants because she has to pick Cardi. So she.
So I was not planning on doing this live this late. I was planning on doing it in the morning, but when duty called, duty calls. All right. We were just sitting here, minding our own business, having a conversation. And Sukihana is just talking about Tasha K. It's going all over the world. They're talking about this. And so we were, in the comments, minding, of course, we were minding our own business like we, always do. We don't bother nobody, and we sit here, we do our videos, and we go around. And so a lot of people were live. Auntie Hammy was live, and Suki was live. So I was in the chat, literally minding my own business, tweeting in the comments, and Storm was there, and we tagged Storm, whatever the case may be. I don't remember everything I said, and then he just decided to, jump out of the window and start cussing and say what he gonna do, and then he said he's gonna call the cops, and I'm like, call the cops for what? For me being in a public chat and you're mad because I'm in a public chat minding my own business in a public chat, and you're mad because I tag you, you're a public figure. You're not exempt of being tagged. That doesn't make any sense. I'm going to call the cops. Well, dial the number, call them, and yeah, go and dial it. You cannot. These people, they think that when you say police, like I'm gonna run away. You can call the cops all day long. I have to commit a crime. That ain't no crime going in the comments tagging you. If you didn't call the cops of Armand Wiggins, everybody know who he is, cuss you out, said you was DL, and expose your what you like to do in the bedroom, you didn't call the cops for him, how he just dragged you and surpassed you. And it's something that I want to say about Storm. What I don't understand, these people that used to get thousands of views no longer get it. Now they want to talk about Wiley. Why are y'all not studying Armand Wiggins? Because let's be frank, Armand don't have to pick up the scraps and talk about this beef. He can talk about a video, get 100 and some odd thousand views. There were a time that Storm were surpassing Armand Wiggins in views, right? There was a time he was surpassing Armand Wiggins in views. He was getting this with the Jaguar Wright interviews, all of the type of things Storm Monroe, we're getting. He's not getting it. You're cussing profusely, which those videos won't be monetized. You know this. When you cuss like that, your videos don't get monetized. You're not literally looking at that you have failed as a YouTuber. Like you've gotten the views and then you just fail. And you're not getting the views like you used to get the views. You're not getting it. You got exposed, Storm. Remember, you was on Two Man and a Lady. We were friends. Well, we were never friends, but we were working together. And after this particular episode, back when we were cool, you blocked my name out of the chat. And then once you came on the Wiley Show page, you said, oh, no, you're not blocked. Oh, you're not blocked. Let me type up, you're not blocked. And then poof, you came out and you said, oh, your name was blocked. Then once you got embarrassed, then you want to unblock our name and all of that because you got embarrassed. No one asked you to unblock me or block me or whatever. You're the one that played those childish games. You do that. The one thing I respect about Armand Wiggins is that he will never give clout to nobody else on YouTube. That don't work with you, Storm. You have given clout to all of your competitors. And we don't want no moderators to block, right? We want these people to comment. Let them comment. That's their sole job. He never gave me clout on his YouTube channel. Come close, you may see my name in there. But you, Storm, have introduced your massive platform to so many smaller channels, and they're eating off of you. Armand Wiggins never made that mistake. Never. I've never seen him make that mistake. You have. You're supposed to be so far past us. Why are you worried about Wiley? Why? Why are you worried about what I got to say? I'm watching you because you got more viewers, correct? You shouldn't be talking about me when I'm trying to come up. And this is what Tasha K is proving. How when you troll, when you talk, and now they're responding. Why should Tasha K shut up? To the point, Tasha K is getting more clicks and views than Sukihana, and Sukihana is backed by a major label, right? She's a celebrity, and Tasha K has just have surpassed her in views. And when it comes to Storm, he have to be out in the middle of the night, have to go live, because you have to work quadruple to get that decent check because the checks are low. Then you said Wiley is homeless. That's a whole lie. Homeless, I'm not. Why are you watching my videos? And this is why I do stuff just to see if people watching. Oh, he's outside with his mom outside. And then I saw him because he had a belt. And he had a belt on there. And he didn't even do it right. Why are you watching me? I thought I'm a nobody. I told y'all that these people still watch. I'm going to watch everybody. Going to watch everybody. One thing I can admire about Armand Wiggins is that he have never put my name in the title and drag. Never have done it. That's sadly going to change about Storm Monroe. I'm not going to get into some of the details, but they're going to change about Storm because Storm is very weak, have multiple different weaknesses. I know some of Storm Monroe moderators. They're very close to me. And I haven't really pressed the gas on Storm. Could, but I haven't. But we will. Because one thing about Storm, you can infiltrate his audience. Because the people I've talked to that it's a Storm chaser, they would say, you know, Wiley, you're more entertaining than Storm Monroe. Many people have said it to me. More entertaining than Storm. Storm is boring. That's what the T. They never say Wiley is boring. Nobody ever said that he was boring. They might say obsessed, but they never say boring. But when we say Storm Monroe, they say, oh my gosh, he is so boring. Oh my gosh, we know he don't like women. And Nika at Night said you don't like women. But go at them. Why is it that you, Storm Monroe, used to have all of these top celebrities and you don't? You had another celebrity that was on Jocelyn Cabaret. Interview never came out. Why are you having these issues when you were under Tasha K leadership? I know you walking your dog, so I want you to watch me and listen. Because I don't understand how can Armand Wiggins, who never had a contract with Kiwi Studios, have mastered her quality, have mastered the art of YouTube, in a sense, in this sector. How could a man that was on her breasts, was in her home, she was painting your walls, bought your mama a bed, how are you not learning from the queen in this particular sector? I'm not going to say she's the queen of YouTube because she's not, but in this particular sector, this particular sector, she's one of the leading queens. Why are you not duplicating her strategy? Why is it that you have dropped in views when you were by Tasha K? You were really next to Tasha. You can't say about Wiley because we never had our breakout moment. Storm, we never had the deal that you had. Tasha K brought you to Atlanta to compete with Armand Wiggins. She bought your mom a bed to compete with Armand Wiggins. She brought you on her show to compete with Armand Wiggins. But you got sad and didn't know how to handle the Tasha K formula. You decided to tap out and you wanted to apologize to Armand. Is that really working for you? No. I can guarantee if you post your check and Armand Wiggins check, he makes 5-6 times more than you. I can guarantee you that. You're so concerned about us smaller creators. Why are you not with the bigger creators? The Terrell Show just had got Kelly Clarkson. He just had Kelly Rowland. Why are you not looking at them? Why are you so concerned about what we doing over here? Why? You was over here. You said you done with me, and you got to discuss me. Our sole job, we have these conversations. Our website doing wonderful. You know about our website. Oh, he's gonna write a website because you're reading our website. Everything we do, you watch what we do. And we're doing well. We just never had our breakout moment. Like you had your breakout moment. You had Tasha, she led you by your little hand, guided you, breastfeed you, taught you the ropes, and your quality is terrible. Didn't you have the same backdrop as Armand Wiggins? Yeah. The same lights that he had in the back, the lights. You had the same lights. Then when he called you out, then you changed the backdrop. Then you had the backdrop you see in this particular with the whiteboard. You just change your style every other day. One day you're in the kitchen, one day you're in the back, one day you want to bring a woman on, one day you want to do this, one day you want to jerk your chicken. If that's what you want to do, it's have hurt your YouTube career. Most people that do OnlyFans typically should have a lot of big views over there. They don't care. Most women are just curious. They go on there for a month and they unsubscribe because they want to see who are you going to actually screw, a man or a woman. That's what they want to see. Who do you want to screw? They don't want to just see you just stroke your chicken. No, because you could be thinking about their husband. They want to really see with that thing, how good can you be with a woman? That's what they want to see. Ain't my fault that Tasha K and Chelsea, they brought, a private detective to take pictures. That ain't my fault. You didn't call the cops on them. We never showed up to that building that you were staying in. Never showed up to your building. Because I don't care. But Tasha showed up to your building. Tasha sent those pictures to multiple bloggers. She sent it to me. We didn't put those videos out of them with the private eye and did what Tasha K wanted me to do. We didn't do that because it's stupid. Because if you want to smash a preacher and do all that's your business, that's what you want to do. But you didn't call the cops on her for bringing somebody to your place. Then you said she sent a processor to your place. Why you ain't calling the cops on that? Why are you so concerned with what we're doing over here? Our sole job is to do content, which we have done. We're growing. We got we got clicks and views. We are doing what we do best. We have people come over here, see what we're doing. Our Facebook page went viral, and we're doing wonderful. But the thing about you, Storm, is you have to question when you look in the mirror that Armand Wiggins have surpassed you. Those are facts. Your own moderator gave Armand Wiggins $5,000. $5,000. Giving him thousands of dollars because we let her go and she went to Armand and gave him $5,000. Why didn't she give you the $5,000 to $6,000? Why are you not dragging Tasha K? Oh, because she have secrets about you? When Tasha K sent the emails for you changing your name, we didn't put that out because we didn't care. I said, he can change his name. She sent it to somebody else. But you the reason why Tasha K was so successful and stealing your audience back to her. You the one that dragged Tasha K. You the one that dragged Chelsea. It did not work for you. It worked for Armand because he had other content. He had the personality. He had no mentor. I did this on my own. You decided to drag Tasha and it affected you in the views. When you look at the time, the day that you dragged Jaguar, that hurt you because Jag was bringing in millions of views. Your highest rated views that you still broadcast was because of Jaguar, right? Now, when you drag Tasha, it just backfired on you and it turned people against you. That shouldn't be that you're responding to YouTubers with a piece of your audience. Why are you giving a person with a piece of your audience attention? Because you yourself is struggling compared to your counterparts. You ain't getting views like Tasha. You're not getting views like Armand. You're not getting no type of views. And Armand Wiggins is not up in the middle of the night responding to Wiley. Why? Because he can go live. He got a personality, and he is doing it. And he ain't playing no Sukihana YouTube video to get views. You have to do that to play other people's IGs. It's not on your personality alone. It ain't. It's you replaying somebody's IG, and that's how you get a view. It ain't what. And Armand Wiggins said this when he was on the phone. I don't know, Armand, you don't want me to say this, but when he was in Paris, he said, I'm going to just be clear. Like Storm, they don't talk about what Storm had to say. They said, what do Armand have to say? And I was like, oh, okay, well, yeah. And he right. Because I don't hear them on Twitter saying, well, what Storm have to say? You're not known. When I go on Twitter and I put your name in Twitter, let me just put your name in Twitter and see what is trending with your name compared to Armand Wiggins' name. Because one thing about Armand Wiggins, he ain't going to say nothing about this because he don't tell the truth. All right? Give me a second here. All right? Let me just type your name in on Twitter. Okay? I'm going to type your name in. I'm going to go to latest. One person is sharing a video about what we talking about, and that's it. When I type in Armand Wiggins' name, type his name on Twitter, I'm going to go to latest. They talk about Armand Wiggins. They talk about Sukihana shouted out Armand Wiggins, and he not even live. Another person tweeted Armand Wiggins. Another person tweeted Armand Wiggins. Your name nowhere near in the picture. You should be concerned with that. Your priorities and what you're focused on is all the way out of the world. And you're introducing a woman because you're trying to prove to us that you like women. When I look at the woman that you bringing on there, she just using you so she can grow her platform. And I told her when we was on Zoom, I said, you ain't going to really grow until you fall out with Storm because you ain't got the personality. You just ain't got it. But when you fall out with Storm, that is when you're going to have your breakout moment. I don't care how you sit on that platform. When you go live, it don't translate to views. It do not. Because when they see you, you dry as strap-ons. You dry. And he just using you to prove to his female subscribers, see, I love women. I got a woman right here. But the general public and those subscribers, they said, no, you don't. That's you. If you really want to sell it and you get more subscribers, you need to put more women on your OnlyFans. And better yet, you should put men, because that will get you all the money. Because guys that are straight, they are gay for pay. They are literally making $300,000 a month catering towards the gay community. I can tell you a person right now charged $30. He got over 100,000 subscribers. He screwed his wife, but he also pay attention and mess around with dudes just for a coin. So if you really want to eat, that's the way you go. But just sitting there just stroking, that get tired real quick, and it got tired. That's why that OnlyFans ain't doing it like that like it used to. But I just want to be real clear with you. You got to put more focus on what you want to do for your platform, because you were up there. You're going down. You didn't invest in your platform. You didn't get new cameras. One thing about Armand Wiggins, he put the money back into his platform. All right? He literally put the money back into his platform. This ain't about me trying to read you about who you like to sleep with. I'm getting you on your public persona. He put it back into his show. You did not. You still coming out with a Blue Yeti mic, with a webcam. One day you want to use StreamYard. One day you want to use OBS. When you see Armand Wiggins, it is a production. You don't have that. And I'm speaking directly to you, because you want to name our name, give us this free press. You could have easily ignored it, but you want to talk. And then you say you won't call the cops. Call them. And then when you call them, and then they found out it was a false report, then you get charges. See how that works? You have to stop playing these stupid games. You're playing stupid games, and you winning stupid prizes, and that's why Armand Wiggins have surpassed you. Your mentor is just, your former mentor have just joined it. Pick up her strap. You had the blueprint. You was talking to the blueprint, to her husband, and you just threw that all out the window. You threw it all out the window. Yes, you did. Yeah. All the strategy you threw out the window to follow Armand. He ain't helping you. You see, he ain't coming that chat. He ain't gonna help you. Only time Armand Wiggins come in the chat, ooh, I want to see your bread basket. He want to see something about your body. Nothing about your content. And he always throws shots at you on station. He always do that. And you hear it, but you can't say nothing because you the one that rushed to go apologize to him. So you in a hard place right now. You the one that went and just apologize. And when we went on your OnlyFans, it was boring. It's just you sitting there, and we way bigger than what you have. But why would I do that when you're trying to be taken serious as a creator, as a actor, as a this, but you ran to OnlyFans is because your YouTube chat got low. That's why you ran to OnlyFans. You saying you need to go back to the BSCNA. You need to go back to the post office because you the one that got to go to OnlyFans to stroke your pen to pay rent. Armand don't have to do that. Why is it that you don't have no, since we talking about deals, why you don't have no Fashion Over deal? You got more followers than Armand. Why are you not with Kevin Civil at an event? You could have been over there with Jason Lee. Oh, but you dragged him for Tasha. So that's out. So you're following Armand, or a person that cannot get a deal, trying to get in the industry, and he burned the bridge up with with Jason. So you need to be studying other people. Don't worry about what Wiley doing. That to you, don't worry about that. Your focus should be on other creators. Just like when we went on Zoom today, we were minding our own business on Zoom. You know who showed up in our Zoom today? Tasha K. Because we sent it to two. We want to know which one was really her spy. So we sent it to her spy. You know, that's a member. We ain't gonna put the person name out there. And you know who showed up in that Zoom with a name? Tasha. Tasha wanted to hear what we were saying on Zoom, but she forgot to register a troll name. She didn't change her name, and it showed up as Tasha Kibi. And then she caught it. She stayed on it for a couple of minutes, and she noticed it. And then people was calling her out in the chat, and then she left. Poof. Because we sent it to her spy, and they're not even a good spy, because it was so noticeable. You should have told her, make sure you change your name on Zoom, but she didn't do it. Right? So we do these things. When we have conversation, we talk hours and hours and hours with our people. And she was right there just seeing what we're doing on Zoom, having a good time. We didn't already play the content. We didn't already dive into the app. So by the time she came, it was too late. And then they said, well, she's going to sue you because you played her app stuff. But when Tasha K went to that bankruptcy court under oath, she told Cardi B lawyer, I don't have an app. Cardi B lawyer in the bankruptcy hearing with the bankruptcy trustee, he asked a follow-up question. Do your husband own an app? No, he don't own an app. So let's just say you do sue me for playing your app material on our, for our members on Zoom. Who would be the owner of that app? Because if you sue me, okay, who gonna be the one in there that's the true owner of the app? Because you said your husband don't own the app, then you say you don't own the app. So who gonna be suing on what? And we only played two parts of the episode of Sukihana boyfriend in jail, back in jail, well, ex-boyfriend, multiple charges. He said, can you tell me how to get, what did you say? What did she say? Can you tell, no, the boyfriend was like, no, the boyfriend, the ex-boyfriend, Kill Bill, you know what I'm saying? New girlfriend said, do you know a lawyer? She said, no, I don't know no lawyer, but the head of my camera team, he know a lawyer, which was a whole lie. Then she supposed to re-interview him this week from jail. He didn't have no tea. He didn't drag, but Tasha K, and I sent it to Sukihana, Tasha K tried to say, well, she's saying this about you. She trying to bait him to drag Sukihana, and it didn't happen. Suki, he didn't drag her. He didn't even drag her on the phone. And she's trying to bait him, and then Suki came out and said, I respect that he didn't drag me. And then she tell you she watching, because we sent it all to her fans, that the interview was boring. When you go and Google what we put out about Tasha K, we put it out there that was a boring interview. So I do stuff and I said, oh, she's seen it. Because when we sent her the DM of the video, it say SEEN on Instagram. That'll let me know you seen it, because I sent her the video about us talking about the interview and it was boring. And she repeated and said it was a boring interview. So that's just how we roll over here. So people can say what they want to say, or what if you want to say, we are doing good, and we're gonna have a good old time having a good conversation. And I'm not trying to take the storm chasers to watch the Wiley Show, not, because y'all are not belong to nobody. Y'all are viewers that are on this app. So y'all will view us and y'all will come back and view the replay. And some of y'all will continue to come back and will continue to be a faithful viewer of the Wiley Show. We have viewers to come all the way from different parts of Texas to come view us from Storm. They used to view Storm, but they said once they see me, and I can't see Storm anymore because you're just too talented. You're more gifted. You're more funny. You're more there. And so that's just how that goes. Even when people criticize me, they come here and sometimes they drag me, and then other times they be in there talking about the content because we're entertaining regardless. You may be mad at me today, but then later on we have another video, and then you up there just talking about, really be like, oh my gosh, Wiley, you're just so good, at the end of the day. So we will continue to do our videos. We will continue to talk about people all day, just like we got threatened with another lawsuit. Person in Dallas said they're going to sue us. We're still waiting. And every time she drags us on her Facebook page, we get more people to share that article, and then more ratings on the website, which that website is monetized. It got all type of ads over there. You're going to get a nice check from First Check over there. And doing wonderful. So we don't just do YouTube. We do a website. Got a website. We got a TikTok. We all over. Okay. And Storm, you don't have to worry about us working a regular job. We work a regular job, and we also do YouTube. Okay. And you shouldn't be worried about what we do over here. And yet we was just doing a little belt thing. It wasn't none trying to copy you. We just saw a belt on the table and boom, pam. That's it. It ain't none trying to copy you. You tried to copy Armand Wiggins by having this backdrop, and it didn't work. You the one that teamed up with Larry Reed and embraced the whole pedo, and it affected your career. You done that. You brought Armand, and he did this and stole your followers and made sure, told you to do it on his show and then do it on your show, and you're suffering in views right now. Did it really work with you and Armand Wiggins' relationship? It didn't. You would have came out better, continue to carry Tasha K bags and being in the background. Let's be honest. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. And if you're really honest, I don't care if you don't like me. He would have been better with Tasha K than being against Tasha. He is the Corey LeRae of YouTube. You remember Corey LeRae when she started trying to diss Nicki, and now she released an album, got less than 10,000? She would have came back better being with Tasha than being against Nicki. I'm talking about Corey LeRae. Storm Monroe would have been better being with Tasha than being against her, because it's affecting him ratings right now. It's affecting him in ratings. It's literally affecting him in ratings right now. Let's be all the way clear. It's affecting him in ratings. His views was higher with Tasha than his views without being on the Kibi studio. Okay? And we are doing wonderful. The biggest checks our check last month from YouTube was great. The biggest we ever had in history. Our website doing good. We're doing great over here. We got more interaction. We just got 31,000 more interactions, and we're not trying to compete with everybody. You see what happened to the Scorpion Show. They was the biggest thing around, and now they back working regular jobs. So do you want to be on top and just fall flop and go right back to a job? No. I want to have that story. Do you want a story with Storm Monroe? You got all this, and you just drop down. You have to go out in the middle of the night and restream Instagram. Do you want that? No. I want to grow organically and just build from the ground up, because we never had our breakout moment. We never had a Tasha K move us to one state to another. We never had that. So when we have our breakout moment, which we will have it, we have had one. There's a little buzz for the website, but I'm talking about something big and stuff can happen. We're going to continue to be consistent. But Storm Monroe is the one that's suffering, because his checks got way lower than what it was in the past. Armand Wiggins make more money than him. I could do a whole series on that. I'm going to do some more videos on that too. I'm going to wait till Armand Wiggins go back live, and I'm going to reiterate that point. Reiterate that point. Because that's the whole fact. Because as soon as we start comparing him with Armand Wiggins, he had to block us off the comments there. Well, no, why don't you read that comment? Oh, that made you want to cuss me out? I just said a fact. That here you are trying to scramble up views When you didn't even get name dropped, Suki named Armand. She didn't name you, Storm. So get mad at her. She named Armand Wiggins' name, not yours. And then I said something like that, and that got you mad, and then you wanted to block me. You said, oh, I'm going to block him. Okay. But I still stand on what I said. She didn't name your name. I know it hurt Storm. My comment pretty much, paraphrase, I know it hurt Storm that Suki named Armand and not him. And then you want to get mad. But that was a fact. She did not name your name. She named Armand. You need to take that out on him. But you can't, because you have to say, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to, boo-boo. I'm so sorry. I love you. Even though you the one that exposed me out the closet and trashed me and got these people running with these rumors, you apologized, and it made you look weak. It made you look weak. It made Armand look like he won, that he was right, and it affected you in the views. We're doing wonderful over here. And I don't care what I talk about, it's going to be entertaining. And Storm is watching. Storm is watching. These people really think, oh, Wiley is homeless. That's what they're saying. I mean, I've never seen a homeless man go being in Dallas in this place doing videos, being in Chicago doing videos, in City Hall. What dang gone, that's some good looking homeless. That'll let you know you watching. And if you think I'm homeless, hit the Cash App, donate, hit the Cash App. If you really think I'm home, for Wiley being homeless, I went to Atlanta to go see Monique and was on Netflix in the audience, you know, one step closer to me, you know, being on stage, homeless. Yeah. Look at me. My big old wide self. I'm so homeless. I'm in the second row of the Monique show. Then I'm homeless. Okay. Okay. I guess you can't be around family. It ain't my fault that you can't be around your mom and your dad and you want to hide your nieces and nephews, hide your family. That ain't my fault. They ain't nothing but just accusations, and it's quite funny. It ain't my fault that you gotta eat by yourself in your apartment and talk about other folks. You couldn't spend time with your nieces. You ain't got nobody saying uncle. You ain't got nobody spending time with family. You don't have that. So you up there eating out of a to-go box, getting bigger, gaining the weight that you claim that you lost, and we having a good old time with family, experiencing life. I didn't have to change my name because I was ashamed of my name or family. I was ashamed of my family. I'm going to change it. Change my whole name. I didn't have to do that. I'm proud of who I am. Yes. I don't have to hide and be secret about who I'm screwing. I don't have to hide. I'm bi. I like women and men, but you can't say the same. It's not believable. It ain't believable. And let's just say if I did move back with my family, ain't it more wise financially move back with your family than to pay $5,000-$6,000 a month for a place you don't own? What is smart? Oh, you want to pay $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $8,000. Let's just say if it's true, you know, stay home with family, or pay almost $10,000 for an apartment, overpriced apartment that private investigator taking pictures with you and man. If that's smart, well, go ahead. But it's affecting you financially is because you got to work hard to get clicks and views. I'm saying every time, we in a process looking at buying our first home. Okay, we working on our credit. Okay, we ain't like some of these people. I'm spending $3,000 in application fees for apartments you don't own. Ain't no way in the world I'm gonna keep doing that. And see, that's something I'm looking at Storm and other people. I want to own something. I don't just want to depend on YouTube as my only income. I want to have a property where if I want to rent out a room or rent the property or something, I want to have residual, like multiple streams of income. I don't just want to be just have one particular, paying all that rent. No, I pay rent every month. It comes out of my check faithfully every month. And I looked at it, I said, wait a minute, I'm paying rent. And after I get through paying, let's say if you spend 15 years paying rent, you ain't got no equity in that. You don't. But if you have your own, if you're a homeowner putting 15, 16, 17 years in, you done build up some nice sizable equity. That's generational wealth right there. So my mindset is different. I'm not trying to be in no high rise up in the sky and I don't own it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way in the world. I'm just being honest. I pay my rent faithfully. We pay it early. When it's the first, we pay it way before the first. I don't wait until the first. I said, let me hurry up. Poof, it's already paid. Pay my insurance, pay my credit cards, be done with it. We went from a 400 credit score to a 600 credit score, and we on our way by about a couple of months, we should be at a 700 credit score. That's what we're doing. We ain't doing all that type of stuff. We ain't trying to get, do all that. We are literally trying to build generational wealth. That's what we're trying to do. That's what somebody said, can you smash on? I don't even think about that. My mind is on making money. Yeah. My mind is about making money and building. They said, so Storm, we're talking about Wiley. Yes, y'all missed it because y'all won't watch the Storm. You went over there watching. I know when he started talking about me, people was over there texting my phone. All these texts of people haven't been on the Wiley Show in a while, but they were texting, oh, Storm talking to me. All these messy folks got their numbers. All these folks that used to be over here just try. And like I said, the internet is it's fickle. One day they with you, one day against you. That's the internet, baby. One day they'll be in your face eating. Next day they will be dragging you. I've seen some people here, and guess what? They're going to be still watching, but they be over here dragging. We had one viewer gave us money, helped put on for a laptop because Armand Wiggins fired him. Came over here at the Wiley Show, got messy. We had to let him go. And Armand told me, he said he messy. And I said, it doesn't matter. We know. We let him keep giving. He gave, and then he just got in some mess with an older lady. And the older lady called my phone. We still got the video of him messing with the older lady, talking about her, sending pictures of his children, sending all type of pictures of them. Some very pictures that I'm not going to get into of each other. It's older lady and him. He's supposed to be LGBT. She's supposed to be straight. Apparently, they fell out. I'll tell you how it goes, right? They fell out. And you know who she called? I don't know who she was, but you know who she called in the morning? You know who she called? Ring, 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 ring. Me. She called me. And then Storm mod him up. But he's messy. Because anytime if Armand Wiggins let you go and Wiley let you go, you messy. And it's hard for me to let you go. But if Armand let you go, then I have to let you go. You just messy. He got another moderator. Tasha let go. Wiley let go. Milagro let go. Guess what? He mod them people up over there. And he's like multiple people. And I could just go all the way. I could just go all the way down the line with these people. And Armand came in the show. He said, "You let him go because he was messy." And I tried to ignore it, but he was right. You're right about that, Armand. That man was very messy. He would speak on my behalf in group chats, speaking for me. And I didn't give him authority. Don't speak for me. You speak for yourself. You don't you dare do that. Don't speak for me. Speak for yourself. He would speak for me, lie, saying that he paid for this laptop we used, that he paid it all. That's a whole lie. It was 3 other people that paid for that. And they didn't like what he was doing. I was like, why is he telling people that he paid for? No, he didn't. He didn't pay for the entire thing, but told Armand, I bought him this. I just sat down. And then I said, okay. And then when he did with the elderly lady, and I had to get it, and I said, oh, we gotta let him go. Because he's doing a little bit too much. You keep your money. And then he got in some more mess. But the person he got messed with, they're no longer here. They passed away. May she rest in peace. So we don't get into that because she can't defend herself. She can't speak for herself. I don't want to conjure that up. But he got in some more mess, and I was like, oh, it's time to go. You just in too much. You in too much. No, you in too much. You in too much mess. You just in too much mess for me. And I said, I gotta pull it back. And I'm like, whoo. And I didn't know, like, until I had this conversation with someone recently. They said, moderators are a part of it, so you got to be careful who you mod. And they was like, well, Wiley, you need to start unmodding people. Like, if they don't see your email and say they want to do it, and you get them the rules, if they didn't respond to email, then the people that you have to remove. And I said, okay. So we put the email out, and we got a couple people that sent email. And I said, y'all got into yesterday. So if you didn't send an email, and I give you the new updated rules, then you didn't do it, then that let me know you don't want to do it. And I move on. But this particular person said, you have to do a little cleanup. And I didn't want to do it. I'm like, wow, I got to do a little cleanup. I didn't pay attention to it. But when they explained it to me, I said, okay. So when I said I didn't get a response, and then they said one of the rules got to be, if they want to be a mod, they got to mod for you 95% of the time. And if somebody else live and they go live and they fall over there, you got to unmod them because they can't be trusted. I said, okay, those are the rules those are the new rules. You got to be able to mod 95. If you ain't here 95% of the time, you can't mod for me. I don't know who you are. Who are you? Because I'm the only creator you get on the phone with, you get on Zoom with. None of these creators you can do that with. They ain't gonna eat no burgers with you. So if you ain't here 95% of the time, you don't want to be no moderator. 95%. Those are the new rules. Hey, Joyce. And so, those are the new rules. So that's the point that that is fair. You know what I'm saying? Because there's plenty of people that be here that want to be a mod and watch me every day. I said, okay, let me do what you got to do. So we went from some mods I ain't seen years. So I said, oh, let me let all these people go. These people don't hardly come in the chat. They ain't hardly here anymore. So if you want to mod, you got to be here 95% of the time because we growing. We about to get into political. You got to be on your posts and got to be here 95% of the time. You can't do that. We just came out because I'm getting into more territory and it's going to get real hot and more controversial with more political stuff, right? Whole new audience going to be in the chat. And so you got to be here literally 95% of the time if you want to mod for the Wiley Show, right? Because you can go to other channels, but they ain't going to get on the phone with you. They ain't going to get on Zoom with you. They are not going to meet you. They ain't going to do no Vegas meet and greet. They ain't going to do none of that. Tell me when they're going to do it. Because you know what they waiting on? They waiting on hundreds of thousands of people to show up. But they're going to be waiting on that. But we said we ain't going to wait. We're going to do it now. We the closest some of y'all ever going to be with a content creator. Some of these you can't even get their number. Only thing communication that you can get with them is on a DM on Instagram. If they they may not even follow you if they even respond to your DM. Well, then you can call me, you can text, have a conversation, you can meet up. Hey, you want to go out for ice cream? Sure, let's go out for some ice cream. And we doing the Vegas meet and greet. So we're gonna open up the phone lines. I just had to say that. If anybody want to call in, somebody had called in. I don't know if y'all want to say something. Some of the stuff we're gonna start pre-recording anyway. Make sure y'all check out our YouTube shorts. Storm Monroe, keep paying attention to us, brother. Have a good old time, baby. Okay, because you don't get talked about in this channel like this. Okay, no. The main people that we talk about, you're just not one of the main people. Okay, all right. We talk about you today because you responded to us because we put our mind weakness in you in a tag there, and you got upset, and I don't apologize for it. All right. Let's see if anybody want to call in today. It's 12 o'clock. I'm finished watching my movie. I was watching a good movie. I'm sorry, not a good movie. I was actually watching a podcast. Y'all don't know who this person is, but this pastor, I'm saying, Bishop Charter, he was on a podcast and from Sweet Holy Spirit Church. And I mean, he was getting into some tea. So I gotta finish watching that. So and let me put the number if y'all want to call in and say something or not. I don't know. If y'all want to call in, the number is on the screen. I'm put the number on the screen here. The number is 972-674-9462. 972-674-9462. Somebody said, Wiley, I really believe that the mods should mod for only one content creator at a time. Yeah, I agree. I think I agree. Yeah, that makes sense. I see your point. Yeah, I see that point. I do. I understand why you say it. I get it. Why people are just wanting one at a time because it is a cross promotion. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I understand that. I get it. I understand that point. I didn't understand in the beginning, but now I understand. Yeah, I do. Yeah. I understand. I understand that point. That's a good point. Because funny you said that because somebody else tell me that all the time. Yeah. Okay. So that's just how that goes. So somebody said you're giving Storm Monroe about too much clout. Your live is going to watch Storm Monroe drag the hairs off Wiley forehead after his live. Let him go right ahead. Drag us. Okay. His dragon don't do it for me. Okay. So you can go right ahead. We got other topics that give us more clout over there. What's going on in Dallas? So you go right ahead and drag us, baby. All right. But shout out to Sukihana. Thank you for listening to what we had to say. This show, they said, can I get into Zoom from England? I think you can. You can't get into Zoom from England? Is that a no or a yes? I believe you can. I believe we have that for everybody from England. I believe so. Yeah, I believe so. You said from England. That's a good. I would have to double check. I would have to double check.
Hello.
Hey, you had called the Wiley Show, unless you called by accident.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I probably did.
Oh, okay, that's fine, Sukihana. Thank you.
It was
Okay. They said Wiley was good. Yeah. Listen, if it makes sense, then we'll talk about it, right? Couldn't last time. We'll try again next time. Oh, I don't know. No, somebody else. No, you can get on Zoom because somebody else from England is on our Zoom. You can because we have somebody else from the UK on our Zoom. Yeah, we have somebody else from the UK on the Zoom, so you can from the UK. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Did I say Sukihana? I didn't mean to call that lady Sukihana. She probably butt downy. Yeah, because we got somebody from the Zoom from England. Yeah, I just thought about it because yes, it's somebody on there. Absolutely, it's somebody on the Zoom from that. Mm-hmm. Oh, she was calling in for the Nicki and Cardi drama. Oh, okay, yeah, that ain't today. We'll talk about that later on today. I guess she was watching a replay. Okay, she was watching a replay, and I think she was calling about Cardi B and Nicki, but that's like a whole nother video. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, that's a whole other video. But I will say this about Sukihana though. Tasha K is working for her. I can honestly, I'm not gonna sit here and say it's not, because it is. We did a whole deep dive on Zoom. It is working for Tasha K. Like her dragging the celebrities responding. It's really giving her the publicity. The reason why they're not responding to like Sukihana, because she's not really a star like that, and they give it, you know what I'm saying? They just really not. You know, even Sexy Red they post, but you know, because I think she was doing it for the blog to repost it. Let me double check. None of the blogs reposted that. Let me double check. I could be wrong. Let me go to my IG and see. I don't think none of the blogs reposted that. No. Let me go to my IG and see. Because usually the only people that really post like the Tasha K a lot out of all of them is Kyle. No, he haven't posted her. I think he's asleep. Let me go to the Shade Room. The Shade Room haven't posted her. Let me go to It's On Site, even though Riley will not post her, but let me just double check. It's On Site haven't posted her. No, they haven't. They haven't. Let me see if she's trending on Twitter though. Let me check on Twitter, because on Twitter they drag Tasha over there, which it helps us in the algorithm. It helps her in the algorithm. Let me go to Tasha K. Let me type in her name under trending topics. Under latest. Yeah, so it's Kim Barbie. And Sukihana just went all the way off on Tasha K during her live. They said not office chair. Okay. See, but the thing is, the different thing with Ken Barbie is like you're promoting Tasha, making her bigger to go against Cardi. Yeah. So I'm looking at that. That's just making her bigger. But it's too late for that because she's already got the clout. Are they still okay? Tasha K. Okay, she's back trending on my end, but it's not like worldwide. It's just trending on like my timeline. Yeah, they talking about Tasha K. Tasha K. Somebody said, why Tasha K speaking on people's children like that? Okay, they still talking about Beyonce. Okay, one person just talked about this and said, Suki tore Tasha K a new one for real. She bullies people for no reason. When people defend themselves, all of a sudden they're attacking a black woman. But those same people never say anything about Tasha K attacking a black woman. Okay, they posted this an hour ago. Okay, I have to scroll down. Okay, they said Tasha K responds to Sukihana saying she didn't know she was in special ed upon other things. Go to her YouTube for the next, because she said Sukihana was in special ed. Somebody else said one thing about Sukihana, she's going to say WTF she wants and stand 11 toes on that MF. She chewed Tasha K black A word, the F out, but I love Suki because no matter what she do, you can tell she ain't no dummy B word. She got sense and be looking so good with the ghetto S word. They said the Hive let Tasha K thing slide. I don't like it. They said Tasha K couldn't handle Cardi and she want to pick a fight with the Carters. Smile. Somebody else said, okay, that's what they were saying about her. So like the Beyonce thing, because Beyonce is the bigger celebrity, it's smart. And they are in her comments. I'm getting the screen records right now. Like, it's the beads all in her comments. Well, not no. Let me go to another post. They sleep. Oh yeah, it's in this one. These it ain't enough though, because the Beehive ain't as strong like they used to. But they're in the comments, but they not as strong like they used to. But that's how that goes, man. This was good. I love y'all. Make y'all subscribe. We got a good show that we're gonna do later on today. This is a little light. I wasn't planning on going live today. She got clout going broke at the same time. Tasha K then talked about this the wrong child. She did. She really did. But she talked about the right child with clout because she ain't the average Pookie and Ray Ray type of child. Blue Ivy is actually on tour, and she knew it that'll drive me on the blogs, and it worked. It worked. It works. it worked. I mean, it did, but they posted a picture of her family. I'm like, oh, and that was a bad picture of her daughter with her hair over here. I'm like, what? But Tasha, and it's I feel bad for Blue Ivy, but the thing about it is Tasha K daughter is just like, she's not a celebrity. Blue Ivy is a celebrity. It's just so sad. Who they posted that? I mean, they was dogging Tasha K husband, her daughter, her son, and it was a picture that wasn't all that nice. They posted that on Twitter, and I was like, man, they about to dox the daughter. Oh, Tasha K just for her kid. Oh my God, her teenager. Tasha, just wow, man. That's just, and Tasha K daughter is not in private school. She's in a regular public school. Man, that's crazy, man. I don't think but they definitely dragged. I'm not gonna post it. Like they want me to post on the website, but we decided not to do it. But if you do dig it enough, it's on there. They talked about her family and stuff, so I'm not gonna post it. I'm gonna make a decision not to post it and talk about it. I'm not gonna go deep like Tasha, but they like literally they posted it. Like if you really do some digging, like I know how to look on Twitter. They posted that her daughter, her son, and they posted the picture in there. So her daughter gonna end up, it's like, can you imagine her daughter getting bullied? Like she don't bring her daughter on camera no more because her daughter don't want to do it no more. Like you too controversial. This ain't no regular family channel where you just do family channel. No, her mother is very controversial, and people will take stuff out on her daughter just to get back at Tasha, and it's sad. It's so sad. Like she got a show in Florida which have not sold out. Then she lied and she said that the show sold out. Give me a second, because if you go to the show, she said the show sold out. And she still got 108 tickets for tier 1 for $200. For tier 2, she got 67 tickets available, $120 a piece. Then she have a third tier for 69 tickets for $55. For tier 3 still available. Then she for tier 4 for $50, the cheapest ticket, she got 37 tickets left for $50. It ain't selling out, but she lied and said she only got like 100 tickets left for sale. That's a lie. Like, because the numbers is on. I'm looking at the numbers. I'm looking at tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4. It ain't sold out. Now you did all of this rerun. It ain't sold out. I'm looking at the numbers. I'm looking at it right now. It haven't sold out yet. Not saying it's not going to sell out. It just haven't sold out today. Beyonce have, somebody said, oh, wow. Her daughter going, yeah. She dragged her entire family. They said, so it's just really, really sad. It's just sad, man. It's just sad. And they're talking about her on Rolling Out. Rolling Out just posted this. Tasha K makes fun of Blue Ivy dancing on tour. She looks like an iRobot. They talked about that on Rolling Out. Let me go to the Rolling Out article. I'm not talking about the first tour. People, the Wino is saying her first tour show. I'm not talking about the first tour. I'm talking about the tour now. Not the first one. Come on now. And it haven't sold out. She did all that talking, and it haven't even sold out. So Rolling Out posted, they said Tasha K makes fun of Blue Ivy dancing on tour. She looks like a iRobot. Fans believe Tasha K has moved onto a more lethal target and demeaning the daughter of Queen B. Defanged blogger Tasha K is still trying to bark in these streets without much of a bite. Nevertheless, just as folks tired of the lapdog that won't cease the high-pitched yapping, the beehive was awakened by the noise from Tasha K, who took pains in breaking down Blue Ivy dancing ability or lack thereof, in her opinion. This is a quote. She went on to tell the publication that she's super proud seeing Blue Ivy perform with her mom. Tasha K said during her Unwind with Tasha K podcast, quote, I can't help. That's a little bit of shade, okay? Because everybody knows that Blue Ivy was very stiff up there. Beyonce gonna tell this girl that she got it. We seen 13-year-old girls from the hood outdance and hula hoop her. I like Blue Ivy. I think she's beautiful. I think she's going to be a model. Her mama already has her life being set up, but her mama has to be honest with her and tell her the truth. Tasha resembles the car that is rolling downhill with her broken brakes. She just couldn't or wouldn't stop. The battery in her back was on full power on this podcast. This is a quote. I need Beyonce to take a day trip down to the Houston. Tasha K continue. I need her to take a trip to the projects, all right? Her local rec center, local kids club. Leave Blue Ivy down there for 1 week, and let's see if she's able to loosen up, okay? Put her in an all-hood cheerleading camp. You know, there's the black cheerleaders, all the white cheerleaders. I got a feeling she's over there with the white cheerleaders, the Catholic cheerleaders. They not supposed to bend over all the way, but the black cheerleader is going to bend over. I just think Blue Ivy just need a little bit of tweaking. If I'm paying $2,000 a seat, I don't want to see a robot up there. She looked like an iRobot that be vacuuming my floors. Despite the and almost, oh wow, okay. So right here, this another quote. They said, "Smile trolling babies now." This is another fan. They said, "Trolling babies now." One user on Twitter, "Congrats on a new low, Tasha. Smile. Blue dance perfectly fine for her age. Shame on you." And it goes downhill quickly for the lawsuit loser, who still owes Cardi B about $4 million and is being accused of hiding her remaining assets in another country to avoid reconciling her debt to the WAP Rapturous. They posted the tweets here, all the tweets here. They post all the tweets here. And that is what they wrote on the show. Mr. Terry, his last name is S-H-R-O-P-S-H-I-R-E. All right. Wow. That's what he posted on the site here. Yikes. So they are talking about her not just on YouTube. They're talking about her in all mainstream publications. So this is not like, oh my gosh, she's just a YouTuber. She just blah, blah, blah. No, they're talking about her in like mainstream publications right now. So the beefing, the beefing that she's doing is working for like bringing more eyeballs and ears to the product on all of the social media. Her engagements is high right now. It's really, really high. So we have to be, hey. But is it making that tour sell out today? Now, I'm not going to say it won't sell out. It haven't sold out right now. And those tickets have not. Those are the same tickets for sale. That was the same number we were talking about earlier today. Okay? So, yeah, it have not sold out. All right? And she have to be concerned about the public pushback at her tour. Now, the only person that We don't know the lineup of the tour. They said, I'm banned. I can't go there, but we may be outside at the tour. Okay. All right. We may be outside. So I said, we may. I'm not 100% sure. I said, we may. Let's keep it real. Okay. It may affect her ticket set even more. I think Blue Ivy dances fine. She's not wild, but she hit every angle. He's young with the other dancers. Yeah. It's just like, that's what Tasha K's strategy is. And it's just like, oof. And it's just like, she ain't getting like 15, 20,000, 30,000 people in the chat. She ain't getting, she's getting this, you know, she's not at the 2019 when it comes to her YouTube views. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to her engagement, you don't get paid for that. From other entities, it's about the check and it's about the app. And them numbers haven't increased. Like when I look at her live view, she's not getting what she used to get, like 13, 14, 15,000 live views. Those days are gone. And that was back in 2018, 19. She's not at that level. She have lost half of that. So if you are a true historian of Tasha, you know back in 2018, 2019, she was at the highest. Everybody was talking about her on YouTube. They don't talk about her on YouTube anymore. So what Tasha K did, I said, okay, y'all ain't talking to me like y'all used to. So I'm going to reach with the blog. And she's paying Caillou to post her. And that's why he posts her a lot. She sent him the post that she want. He put his logo. He put the words on there. She writes the check. He posted on. That's like a paid post, but it would never say ad, because if you do that, then that make people don't want to watch it. But if you make a post like, oh, she's doing the most juiciest part, that's how she does it. He basically posts it. And then, you know, the Shade Room, they charge more, and sometimes they don't take it. Like, she sent it to the Shade Room, but they said no, they didn't want to drag Blue Ivy. But Caillou is not getting the type of resources like the Shade Room. So he would take them a couple of thousand, whatever he charged, but the Shade Room is not going to do that. Have this woman, they're not going to do that because they are more well-known, bigger than the Neighborhood Talk. So one phone call from Beyonce publicist or a lawsuit or demand letter, they're not going to risk that. So they didn't post it. But Caillou will post it unless they threaten him with a lawsuit, get him on the phone, then he'll take it down. Because she talked about Cardi, and Cardi threatened her with a lawsuit, and he took it down. And then he called me and said, oh, there ain't no lawsuit. Then nobody called. I'm like, okay. But the post was down. So we don't know if Beyonce will, because, you know, we will never know. If he mysteriously take it down, then Beyonce people got to him and say, hey, bro, take this down. So we shall see. They said Blue Ivy is 11 years old. She danced fine, if not great. Yes, but not according to Tasha K. Tasha K said that woman, that little girl, didn't know how to dance. She was an iRobot. That's exactly what she said. And so, you know, and she wanted sympathy when people were talking about her child, and now she's going to talk about everybody else's child. So that's just how that goes. Yeah. They said she doesn't dance great. However, it shouldn't really matter given the fact that she's 11. They said, I think she did all right, especially to say she's a kid in middle school. How in the same breath can you call Jazzy ugly, Garber Fade, Beetlejuice, and more and call Blue Ivy pretty? Yeah. Yeah. So you got to be, very careful. But Tasha K, she know what she doing. If I talk about the Queen V, the blog's going to talk about me. So that's just how that goes, and it works. It's working for her. It did. And then now you got Sukihana talking about Tasha K. And Tasha K, and I'm not going to say this against you, Sukihana, and I say this, I love Tasha K said, listen, I talked about you in about a 5-minute segment. Literally, it was like a 5-minute segment, and their name wasn't even in the title. But of course, since Tasha K know how to send stuff to the blogs and blow it out, she done that. She literally sent it to the blogs, and when she sent it to the blogs, everybody started to talk about it, and it just picked up legs because of the Sexy Red piece. She dropped Sexy Red because she felt like And according to Tasha, hey, because I talked to her mom and she couldn't stand with Sukihana because she didn't have none of those sexy red. So, but Sukihana, she had the interview and she had the ex-boyfriend. So she just chose her battle, which was smart. Hey, I talked to her mom, anger management, sexy red, just to keep her quiet. And Sukihana was the weaker link, and she did what Tasha K wants you to do: go live, drag her, cuss her out, and introduce your fans to her fans. Yeah. That's what happened. Yeah, introduce your fans, let them eat her butt. I'm eating his, okay, and they're gonna eat her up by just watching her. Sitting there just watching her. And I want to say this, I was gonna share this in another video, but the Breakfast Club, they did a video. They said it's no number one hip hop album this year. And Charlamagne said something. I don't know if y'all heard this on the Breakfast Club. He said, I want to offer my theory. He said the reason why I believe that is no number one album in hip hop on the Hot 100 charts because all artists is trying to chase the algorithm. They're not making timeless music. They're just making algorithm. No label want to develop talent. They're trying to chase a TikTok-worthy record to go viral and not giving the audience something of substance. The reason why Adele got something of substance, she ain't trying to chase no TikTok-worthy. It's something of substance and it's working. Same thing with Taylor Swift is working. These rappers are trying to take a quick fix and it's not working. It's no number one. So that's what we will see. And then also in the article, to be fair, Billboard said none of the top artists have released a project yet. None of the top artists. So we shall see, because I think some other artists released the project. We will see if they will go number one. But I want to see the female. If they're going to go number one, like Nicki, I'm looking for her. I'm looking for Cardi B. But they got to bring it. Like Cardi, first album, didn't have a lot of sound. It was good. It had the Spanish, it had, you know what I'm saying, Bunny, yeah, a Bad Bunny. It was good. So we gonna see how these projects gonna be. All this beefing and all this roo-run. Let's see how the album's gonna sell. Kevin said Storm should have stayed with Tasha K. I agree, Wiley. Oh, you gotta fast forward. But thank you. They said Jay-Z don't share genres with Beyonce, though. I think Blue Ivy is Jay-Z don't share jeans with Beyonce. So I think Blue Ivy is a pretty little girl. She looks like both her parents blended together, if that makes sense. Yeah. They say, yeah, I cringed when he dragged Tasha K, and I couldn't look at it. Yeah, because it wasn't sincere. Like, you understand? Because the difference is Tasha, despite of what I'm about to say about this lady, she helped Storm Monroe's career. If Tasha would have brought me to Atlanta, taught me how to paint my walls, brought in the cameras, I would have played my role. Now, the difference between me and Storm, I really have a personality. You know, I could really ask a good question. And I don't just always talk about, sex. I can have a political conversation. I can have a religious conversation. I don't have to always talk about that. And that's what Storm fell upon. And it was like a distance. And then you can tell because Tasha K wasn't that sincere because she just wanted Storm to drag Armand Wiggins. I would have dragged Armand Wiggins for her. If she would have gave me all of that, I would continue and I would stay faithful to Tasha because she paid me for it. Now, one thing about Tasha, she paid Storm to do it. He didn't want to do it no more. He got scared because and then he didn't have the skill set to drag Armand Wiggins. You remember when Armand Wiggins dragged him, he said, Wiley, I don't know what to say. I'm not really a roaster. And I got on the phone. It was me and Storm. We was on the phone, and I had Tasha on the phone. I said, well, Tasha, I can write him out some material. And she said, Storm, what about that? Wiley said he could write out some stuff. I think you got to respond. I mean, you can't be no punk. He said all this stuff. I was going to write out some jokes about his dad. I had some jokes about his sister. I had some jokes that he can, do. I had some skits that he can do. But I had one particular skit. I was gonna have, let Storm get some kids in the back, some kid actors, and you played the dad. I was gonna play Armand Wiggett's daddy, and then Storm was gonna dress up like Armand Wiggett's stepmom, and then the kids gonna be like, "Hey, mommy, hey, daddy, can you allow us to get some soda? You ain't getting no soda. You can only get a burger. You ain't gonna get no soda. You getting water." Like, we was gonna play like these different skits to kind of troll him. Then we was gonna have one skit. We was gonna rent out a place, get in a garage, and I was gonna be, I was gonna dress up like his mother. We was gonna have somebody dress up like his stepfather, and he couldn't screw man, and he had to, you know what I'm saying, because of his sexuality, tell him he need to get delivered. We would have trolled him in it, and it would have made a lot of sense. We would have trolled it. It would have made great for the viewers, right? Because we knew that Storm Monroe couldn't go back and forth. That wasn't him, but he wanted to be an actor. At that time, Storm was taking acting classes, and I said, "Hey, let's produce it. Let's troll him. Let's troll him with the stuff." I was gonna pretend to be T.S. Madison, and Storm was gonna pretend to be Armand. He was like, "Hey, can you invite me to Thanksgiving dinner?" He said, "No, you cannot come." We was gonna have him where he look into the window, and I'm eating a turkey, him crying and stuff like that. So, yeah, we was gonna do all that, but he wasn't ready. Yeah, he wasn't ready for that. I had it all the way planned. And Tasha was like, "This is dope," but Storm, he got cold feet. It'd have been great. They said, "You are just trolling and you beef with other YouTubers." I don't just beef with other YouTubers, Stephanie. Stephanie, you're just here and you're new, so you're here for the beef. And Spring, you here for the beef. Spring, are you here when we talk about other subjects, Spring? Are you here when we talk about other subjects, Stephanie and Spring? Y'all two is only here for the beef. Because we talk about a whole lot of YouTube shorts, whole lot of political coverage, whole lot of, you ain't nowhere near for that. I just want to see. Hold on, let me see if they're going to be honest. What do y'all be at when we cover all that other stuff? Let me see if they're gonna be honest. I know you, Spring, yeah, and Tiffany. What do y'all be at? I'll wait. When we talk about other subjects other than beefing, I'll wait. And Spring, you be texting me all the time, but we send you the link all the time. You never in here for other topics. You here for the beef and the tea. So if you're here for that, then that's the only thing you're going to see. You do know that, Spring. You've been following the show for a long time. You know whatever you consume, that is what YouTube is going to give you. If you consume mess, that's all you're going to get. That's have a lot to say about you, not me. Somebody said, K9 said, "Yeah, I can't lie. Wiley Show is one of the most versatile as far as content." Facts. So don't try to tell me to change to something and you only come when we talk about beef. We do political stuff. We did affirmative action, brought a special guest. She wasn't there. When we did the student loan forgiveness, talked about the student loan forgiveness program, how that was struck down by the Supreme Court. You weren't there. So when we talk about real news, we talk about what happened in Baltimore. We did a YouTube short. You weren't there. No, we don't beef all the time, honey. You're just only here when we beef because you're not here all the time. If that was true, you'll be here every day. You'll be here all the time. You hear every once in a while when we talk about YouTube, and that'd be every once in a while. If it was all the time, you will be here all the time. Y'all don't hardly see Spring up in here. She's a decent looking lady. Beta. But she's a decent looking lady. But she's only here, but she's not honest. Yeah. She's not gonna be honest. So yeah, and she don't call in. She's only here for Somebody said, Saint said this. She said, "You cover everything, even personal family matters." Yeah. So the real true supporters know what we do over here. Oh, you're honest. Yeah. Call in, Spring. and you can tell me what I should cover. You got my number. Send a text. What are we not covering to make you come here every day? Love Maria said, that's why I watch, because you talk about everything. Facts. I love you. I love you, boo. Yes. So we talk about a whole plethora of stuff. But Spring only come here when we talk about mess. And she don't even be in Storm Monroe chat like this. She only in there when we talk about mess. I see you, Spring. I have a lot of pages. I'm everywhere. You only talk about people. You only respond to people that talk about mess. And it's okay. Be honest. It's okay. Oh, you never told me what to cover. Oh, but you're telling me that all I talk about is me. So what do you suggest that we talk about? Spring love the mess. Remember they told Armand Wiggins, we tired of the mess. Read tarot cards. Okay, that brother went on that main page, started reading tarot cards. The video didn't even get 1,000 views. Didn't even get 1,000 views, so he had to go back to the mess. So don't let people trick you out your spot, telling you to do something, do a whole change, you lose your audience. I like the mess too. I like the mess. That's what we talk about. I just show up. Wiley sends me the link to the live. Yes, I do, child. I send it in a heartbeat. They said many years ago, I lived in public housing, and when I moved out the unit, the city paid 5% of the rent I paid over the 5 years. Oh, wow. Yeah. So there we go. You see how Spring is, and Spring will never call in with a suggestion because these be other bloggers. They ain't gonna never call in and speak up. Oh, this is not my channel. Talk about what you like between you and your guy. Well, if you say I always talk about Best did, well, okay. I'm asking her. See, she can't offer an idea because she loves mess. If she truly wanted me to talk about other things, she could have easily said, hey, Wiley, you can talk about X, Y, and Z. Then when you ask her, who do she watch? Like, who do you watch? Yeah, Spring. Who do you watch in the chat? Who are you watching? Let's see if she's going to be honest. Like, who are you watching? Like, who are you watching on there? Okay, other than me, name somebody else. Other than Wiley. Okay, other than me, who do you watch throughout the week? Let's see what she say. Let's see what she say. I don't remember how I found you, but I'm glad I did. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. Wiley popped in my recommendation, and I've been hooked. She don't want to answer. I'm here. Yeah, she ain't gonna answer. You see that? Now you see that, don't you? You see that, don't you? Not even answer. They said, watch the stand up comedian in a heckler. She did all that time. I'm watching because she knows she like mess. And then she said she not a follower. Because she been mad at me ever since I put in there rest in peace Armand Wiggins Twitter. So then she started saying rest in peace to me in all the videos. It was like I put in there rest in peace Armand Wiggins Twitter, right? And then she got mad and she started going around saying rest in peace to Wiley. Like she had put rest in peace. She started doing that. In every video, she would put that in there. Yeah, she would, because she was mad because she's a supporter of his, a big supporter of his, and she got mad when I put rest in peace Armand Wiggins Twitter, and she started saying rest in peace to me in every video. And that's what she kept saying, and she got mad because none of her comments get to show because she kept posting the same thing. Yeah, rest in peace, the Wiley Show. Yeah, that's what she said. So yeah, it could be around with his boyfriend. It could be around. It could be around with. She was saying in every comment it makes sense. So she would put that in every comment. In every comment. She would literally put it in every single video. She would put it in, and she got mad because she couldn't see it because we had got that word blocked on the video thing, and so I have to approve it, and she got mad because she kept putting this. I'm like, you ain't got no sense. I thought you said you. She told me she had a master's degree, but I guess that master's degree was in was at IDC College because she said she had a whole master's, and she kept putting rest in peace. Yep. She kept putting in every single comment, and she got, everything, because I see everything that goes on. It let me know what videos are you commenting on. It lets you know all of that. So we shall see. Yeah. And then these bigger YouTubers, I'm gonna say this. when y'all have these Armands, or I'm gonna use them as an example, Storm, if they don't come on video, don't allow them on your platform. Because when they show up with just a screen and don't show their video, they really telling you that I'm beneath you. I don't really want to be here. I don't want people to really see that we on camera together. Don't you think that's insulting when you're on camera and then you bring them on StreamYard, they don't show their face? Do you think that's insulting? Don't you think that's insulting that you go live and you bring them on your platform? Now, when you go on their show, you always showing your face. But then when they go on your platform, they never show their face. Make you just go, I can't tell you what to do, but I'd be like, bruh, why you ain't showing yourself on camera when I'm showing myself on camera? Just like we had Miss Barbara on, and we stopped talking to her. on the phone. I said, listen here, lady. I said, you want to talk to me privately on the phone because you got issues, right? But then, and I told Miss Barbara, I said, why you don't call your king? I don't have their number. I said, oh. I said, well, Miss Barbara, if you don't got their number and they saying that them and your king and you can't get them on the phone, then why are you not over here where you can get me on the phone and we can help you through your problems by talking to you? You up in the middle of the night, can't sleep, got issues, you're all over the place, and I can talk to crazy, but you can't talk to them. They don't bring you on camera like they used to, you know. But you want to be over there with them. You say, well, if I come over your channel, they're going to block me. Well, that's you. But I said, we can't get on the phone and talk. You got your issues, but talk to them. Get them on the phone. No, I blame you because I was on your platform and they won't let me on. I said, that ain't my fault. No one told you to come over here and look beautiful and be interactive. Nobody told you to do that. Ain't my fault you came over here and you got some publicity and they start dragging you and then you want to talk to me privately on the phone about your issues with your daughter and the man leaving your, not being in your daughter life, and you tired of watching a child every day, all day, while your daughter's out there screwing and doing God's know what. You watching a child all day, every day. That ain't my fault. No, that ain't my issue. But yet you follow them and you ain't following me by paying attention to what I'm doing. Okay? So we just gonna do what we got to do. Lady said, I'm so bored. Thank God for Wiley, this late night live. Hey. Right. She had us telling, excuse me. Right. She had us up telling all her business at 8 in the morning. And get mad. Oh, Wiley, you do it. I said, listen, Miss Sus, you can't get mad at me for doing my videos and having people to have these conversations. You can't get mad at me because what I do is I do my videos, I have a conversation, I talk about this, I talk about that, and I do, have my personal cell just for you can see me talking about celebrity. What I used to do, I get on the phone, people talk about their issues, blah, blah, blah. But it was given overwhelming because it'd be so many people want to talk and they want to talk in the middle of the night. It's kind of like affecting my sleep because some of y'all got real issues, baby daddy drama, husband trauma, kids from just a whole domestic violence trauma. Some of y'all got real trauma, and some of that stuff I'm just not equipped to take all that, especially for free. So I stopped doing that. So I stopped. You got to pay me for all that. And some of y'all got real trauma, and it affects you around this time. My phone would be blowing up with people with their issues. So I stop it. And so I can sleep, and I sleep well that night. So And then also, I'm not gonna do it for a person. Now, if you a person that really follow the show, you consistent follow the show, you're really good. Of course, I'll be on if I'm not evil, but you just a fly by night type of person. Nah, bro, you got to pay for that, especially if you ain't in the chat. I'm just being real. Do what you want to do, okay? It says straight up, yes. Talk about the dream. I don't know what you're talking about. And that person, she could be Miss Barbara. Like when people start talking that weird, when they ain't just, yeah, they can't, have a conversation. Yeah, they just talk weird, and they don't call in. I got weird viewers like that. Some of them are just, they are, they are. But I just can't. Yeah. They took like, look what she's talking about. She ain't making no sense, and these people. Ain't making no sense. But that's what they do. She cuts her son live because he didn't want to hear the story. The story of Anne Frank. Oh man. Little black boy, you beautiful. We are done, y'all. I just came on this show and we had a great conversation. This woman is just yeah, little black boy, you're beautiful. Little black girl, you're not. When times get hard, remember to put God first. In the words of Milagro Grounds, you sign an NDA, you ain't gonna be able to drag Ra Ali. Okay. Excuse me. That lady was crazy. Yes. So thank y'all. We will go back live today. I'm gonna try to get some sleep because I do want to go live today. I have 205. Most of your videos are 15 with a hit and miss 39. He's a flop. Yeah, absolutely. I love you, happy. And I wanted to be on that point because thank you, Cocaine. Because that's a very good point. Because he got 200,000. And most of your videos are 15,000 with a hit and a miss of a 39,000. That is a flop. And we put that in there and said that our mind would have more views. So y'all, CC Cocaine, you woke. You see my argument. It's very effective. Because that's what you need to be focused on. How did you drop so far? We're very consistent with our views because we never had our breakout moment yet, right? We learning to see what works and we learn in different trial and error, but we never had our breakout moment. Storm Monroe had a breakout moment. Did he not? Did he Cocaine have a breakout moment? Jaguar Wright was his mainstream moment and he just went down. Okay. I'm going to just be real with you. All right. I'm gonna just be real with you. Spring, I don't know what you talk about. You ain't making no sense. Talk about dream and chat lady. You ain't making no sense. They say I love her and all of yes. Good night. Yes. They say yes. They say yes, Wiley. They said hey there, Ruski. Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about. So that's like the whole argument because he's so busy focusing on Wiley, honey. You the one that had to drop. We're consistent, been consistent for a while. We're just waiting on our breakout moment. You know what I'm saying? Our breakout moment. I'm just being honest. Like, for real. Storm lost me when he started talking about, yes, that's the loser. He started talking about that all the time. He starts, and Tasha K told him to stop talking about. He started talking about that all the time. Yep. He started talking about that all the time, and then he started introducing other people that just as dry as him. If you dry and really don't have a personality, you need to get somebody on your platform that can really wake it up. Like it just didn't work for him. Like he tried it, it didn't work. It's like people say it's cringy. It's cringy. That's what somebody said. They said Wiley ain't allowed to go nowhere. Okay. someplace, it's crazy. But we building our goal. Not even half his audience watch him. Not even half of his audience watch him. That's the kicker. Because he's so busy worried about us watching me. I'm watching people that's bigger than me. Do you hear what I'm saying? Studying people that is bigger. So why is he? See, he unfortunately for Storm, he got tricked out of his spot. I think he allowed Armand Wiggins to trick him out of his spot. They said Jack is supposed to have, oh, he really is. Yeah. Like, let's be clear. I think Armand literally hated that Tasha didn't pick him up and do that. And Armand applied pressure and tricked Storm out of his spot. I believe that. That's my theory. We talking about that tonight. Yeah, he was. Yeah. But other people doesn't work for him, just like calling in doesn't work for him. Yeah, it's just like he got to work. You fly when you argue down while you're doing right because you're arguing up, meaning people with more subs. Yeah, we're arguing up. Do you hear what I'm saying? People try for me to argue, I never argue down. It's always like up where we have it. It's always up. Anybody that, even Armand Wiggins' friend or whatever the case may be, we're talking about him because Armand Wiggins was attached to it. So it's still up. So we're not arguing down. He does that. Everybody's bigger content creators. You know what I'm saying? My man, you fumbled the bag. Now you got to work. So it's like these people that that's what I'm saying. Like you got to be consistent, and we gradually going sequentially. We picking up some traction. Next thing you know, we'll be at 32, then 33, 35, 40. We're gonna have our more, and then once you in there, baby. It's a low sub because you talk about Wiley, but he does his right. Yes, we don't talk about him. Have you noticed that, Love Maria? Okay. We don't. We don't even watch him. Because our focus, when we look at our numbers, we study the other creators, and then we're expanding upon them, and we're learning, taking classes and taking this and boom, boom, this and being consistent, and we're growing. And that's why we bumped up to 31,000 because most of our new strategies that we implemented are working. Yeah, most of our strategies are working. So that's what we're doing. We ain't gonna tell you what it is, baby. You got to do the work because ain't nobody telling me. We had Tasha K. She never told me how to do nothing. I just went to look at his videos. Look, he's recorded from an iPhone 4, no microphone, no background. Yes, he got the money. Supposedly had the money. I'm gonna say had or got, We never made $10,000 a month from YouTube. Never had a check, nowhere near close to 10,000. He had 20-something thousand, 30-something thousand. We never had those type of checks. Never. They said I used to work in music, and I warned them that the woman was really blacklisted. They didn't listen. I said Armand because I found that most of the people are illiterate. They said I just went and look at one of his videos. Okay, I don't care about the studio's microphones. Your commentary is good. Yes, about your commentary. He ain't seen a $10,000 check in a long time from YouTube either. And that's why he's upset. He never see the difference. You could say Wiley's a flop. If I had this big moment move down, when we have a very consistent model, we were checking our numbers, we are increasing. Could we be much better? We have a lot of ground to cover. Yes, we have to usher in a different audience. Add on to the audience that we have to see what works and work with different people to help share us. Work with more smarter people. That's why we Facebook is popping over there right now. And we have to be more consistent, see what people like, and we everywhere. Because at one point I wasn't posting on my TikTok, I wasn't posting on my YouTube short, I wasn't doing it. I just wasn't being consistent. But now I'm so consistent. We put in the timestamps in we started to implement, the timestamps for the audience. So yeah. They say I may as well call. What? Yes, the number is 972-674-9462. Okay. And they said Storm just have the it factor, whatever it is. Yeah, some people got it, some people don't. That is. It's a call. You might not care about microphones, etc. But if your audience can't see or hear you, that's a problem for a content creator. Yes. Hey, Bonnie B. Yes, absolutely. So that's the truth. You know what I'm saying? And I can understand if you just don't have the resources, but Storm had the resources. He just did not invest. Armand invested very early, and it paid off. This man got the soundboard, the quality. He mastered it. If you have to look at a person that was really, truly Tasha K mentee, you would pick Armand Wiggins. But out of all of that, Armand Wiggins got the it factor, because I've known people with great quality. You can't beat them in quality, but they don't get no view. They get less views than me because they don't have the personality. If you show ego at a ground level, you'll never grow either. Yeah, so that's why you have to be very personal. I'm very personal with my audience. My audience is they love me. They come back. Most of them, we meet them, and we hitting it from the ground from the grassroots. We hitting it from the grassroots, and it takes time. And the difference is I'm not going to let people trick me on my spot by not being consistent. You're right. He doesn't even have a lot like his microphone 5K DPI background. You can build your audience by make sure you tell the people who watch you to share your video. And we tell them, hey, share the videos. Yes, we say it all the time. Make sure y'all click the share button. On Facebook, it's really easy because they use of sharing. They just shared it. On YouTube, like share. And then what we do, we post like clips of we posted like our clips of videos on YouTube and on Twitter as well. And we still do politics as well. It's just like whenever something really pop on there, like share on your YouTube, on your Twitter, on your Facebook. I don't know if any of y'all have Facebook. Share with your homegirls, share with your mom, just share it to people that help us. That really, really help us. We on Facebook, follow us on Facebook, just share. We still do politics. We just talked about the affirmative action and everything. We already make shorts, baby. You got to go over there to the YouTube shorts, and you see multiple videos over there on shorts. And we just post some today. We post some yesterday and the day before that. And we also got TikTok videos up there as well. So you just have to you it's on there. Yes, we got it all on there. All you got to do is just go watch it because it's there. All right, you have more variety of topics that we need to focus on. Yes, consistency. Yes, we done the shorts political as well. It's on there as well. Absolutely. Yeah. It's on there as well. Yeah, let me just put the number on it if anybody want to call. We have that. We have more that we got coming on there. They said Storm just don't have it, and yeah. So I mean, he's over there chasing Sukihana like what a girl, and she didn't even name his name. She named Armand Wiggins' name. Yeah, hit the like button. Is y'all hitting the like button? Can y'all hit the like button? Obviously, we bumped into some views, so y'all over here watching us. So it's 3:00 on the East Coast. So obviously y'all watching us. Did y'all click it? I just want to make sure. Thank you. Make sure y'all click it. Yeah, because I know it's like 12 in Las Vegas, like on the West Coast. Temple Bear is a great example. They said I did make sure of that. LOL. Yes, okay. Yeah, make sure and share. All right. Somebody said he wants to call in. I hit the like button. I guess she probably want to text me. All right. I thought she was calling in. Yes. Hey, Kelly. Yeah, hit the like button. Yes. So we'll be back today. 'Cause I have a busy schedule today. Like I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna go sleep. And I gotta work. I got a couple of shifts to do. I'm gonna be back next week. Got a lot of stuff. I'm gonna let me go to bed. It's 12 here. Yes, Bunny Boo. Yes, Bunny B. It is. All right. Thank y'all so very much. I know y'all gonna drag me in the comments. I don't even have to do timestamps. We just played Sukihana and this and that. So make sure y'all go check it out. Love y'all. This was great. Yes, I'm gonna go get some rest. The food was delicious. Shout out to my mom and my godfather for making this a beautiful barbecue today. Yesterday it was good. All right, we will see y'all. Because somebody wants to call in. Okay, well, better hurry up. Oh, you dial it again. All right, she's on it. Somebody wants to call in. All right. Let me put the number on there. All right. We'll get the show started. All right. 97274. All right. Make sure y'all click the like button. Y'all already know what to do. Click it. Thank y'all. For those that have liked, it was amazing. That was fun. This was a fun live. I wasn't planning on doing this live today, but y'all got me into doing it. All right. Y'all literally got me into doing it. Let me check and see. Yeah. Hey. Hey, you live on the Wiley Show.
Hey, Wally.
Hey.
Hey, everybody. I'm calling you guys from Michigan.
Oh, welcome. How are you doing? What you got to say on this lovely topic?
Let's see. Oh, okay, we talked about a whole lot of things. We talked about Nikki and Cardi.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay. I don't really care about them because that's just like so passe, you know? I mean, they relevant because they are. The beef between them, it's just not bringing spark, you know. That'll make nobody happy. And then it was okay, what was the next topic? I'm going to move right on through here. And I want to express something that really hurt my feelings. I need a healing. Why?
You said you need a what now?
I said, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. You said you need a healing?
Yeah, I need the Holy Spirit activate me. Yeah, I'm saying like they hurt my feelings like back in November, and I'm still holding on to it.
What were you drinking?
No, I was at home chilling.
I said, were you drinking tonight? Did you drink some tonight?
I have something to drink. Oh yeah,
What did you drink?
I had Smirnoff Ice. You know those bottles of, you know what I'm talking about? It's in a bottle, like a clear bottle.
And you were drinking alone?
No, not exactly.
You were drinking with your man?
No, I'm single.
Oh, so you were drinking with a friend?
Yeah, I mean, it's like how you can get the large size one, and then my friend, she came over and brought me one. She had one, and that's what we did.
And that was a pill.
A pill? I said Smirnoff Ice.
Oh, okay, that's not a pill. That's like a drink. Okay, because I don't drink like that. Okay, all right.
I'm about to say Smirnoff Ice is a cooler drink.
It's a cola drink. So how many drinks did you have? 3, 4?
The, no, why are you saying this to me? I'm going to tell you why if it sounds like I'm a little muffled, but go ahead.
How many drinks did you have today? How many glasses did you have?
I had that one big one. That one, let me tell you what size it is. It is, okay, so it's like 2 times bigger than that. It's like that 22 ounce, something like that.
How much do you weigh? 22 ounce?
Yeah, I weigh 150 pounds.
What's your height?
I'm 5'6".
Do you have any children?
Yeah. But my kids are grown. I don't have any. They don't live with me.
So you're currently alone.
No, I'm currently free and single, Wiley. Don't do me. I've been married before.
He cheated on you?
But the reason, did he cheat on me?
Mm-hmm.
No, it was a different type of situation with that.
Oh, he beat you?
He did, and when he put his hands on me, it was just like a no-go. Yeah.
So why did I hurt? And I do apologize for that happened. How did I hurt your feelings?
You didn't hurt my feelings. It wasn't you. I didn't say you hurted my feelings. I said somebody hurt my feelings, and I wanted to talk. I wanted to just let it out. I don't have to let it out, though. I was just kidding about the severity of it.
So when you look in a mirror from 1 to 10, 10 be you're the most beautiful woman on the planet, 1 being beta, you look just out of there. How do you look from 1 to 10?
I'd give myself, let's see. I would give myself between an 8 and 9, to be honest. I ain't gonna say 10 because that's perfect. Nobody's perfect. What else you want to know, Wiley? Come on.
I want to know, are you gonna come to Vegas?
That's why I was calling you too. Yeah, I want to come to Vegas, but I said send me the link. I had put that in like a couple chats ago.
I can text you. Like, I can text you the email. You can send me an email, and I'll send you all the information so you can book your room and stuff.
Okay. Yeah. Text it to me.
Yeah, I got you. I'm after this broadcast, I'm definitely texting to you. First and foremost, I want to say that God is truly going to bless you, and that whatever issues that you went through in your past, just know that greater doors, better doors is going to open up, better situation going to open up for you.
Well, thank you.
And I want you to believe that.
Oh, I will. I mean, I truly believe you.
And don't worry about what happened in your past and let that get to you, because God got something great for you. So what I'm feeling that you need to travel more and experience this world more. Now that you've grown, your children grown, you single, now it's time for you to live your best life.
Oh yeah, I agree. I totally agree with that as well. Absolutely. Yeah, I want to travel around and do some things. But see, what happened is I work 6 days a week. You know, I work Monday through Saturday, and these people I'll have to schedule a vacation. You know, I can't be random.
Yeah, you're right. You have to
spur the moment.
Yeah, I understand. You are a working woman, and so that's why I'm giving you enough time. So you can that guy, that you can come to Vegas, and I'm definitely going to talk to you, send you the information once this video is over, because I definitely want to, you to be there. But thank you for calling.
Oh, wait, hold up. Wiley, before you go, I'm going to tell you one last thing. I would like for the audience to know that about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I was at work. I was trying to run through the turnstile, and I fell on the concrete. And then, those concrete borders where you park at? You know what I'm talking about? Like some people park their car in front of those slates of concrete.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. I fell and my face hit that. And it broke 3 of my teeth. So now I'm in the process of having to get my teeth repaired. And every time I think about veneers, I think about Wiley. Yeah. Talk about Tasha K and
Yes.
Armand Williams. Yeah, because I need 3 of them right now. And I'm like, oh my God. But anyway, no, I'm not drunk. Got my thing. Got this wine cooler. About to just lay it on down. And y'all have a good morning. And thank you, Wiley, for taking my call.
Well, thank you all so very much for you to come on, sharing that, and thank you. And I pray that you get the teeth fixed.
Absolutely. It'll be fixed before you meet me in person.
Yes, yes. And even if you do show up with crooked teeth, mine's is yellow, and we will definitely take a smile.
Yeah, I actually have a pretty decent smile. My smile is very pretty. And before I chip my teeth, that's why I'm self-conscious now. Because I'm talking with S's. You hear that?
Oh, yeah. I hear it. I hear it.
Yeah. It's like a kid that can't say little Sally said on the thistle.
I hear it, but nevertheless.
Yeah. All righty then.
Thank you.
I will talk to you next time.
Thank you, man.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Bye-bye. Thanks for the prayer.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. We definitely want to say thank you to her for calling in. And you just never know who's going to call into the Wiley Show. You just never know. All right. I was looking back, check my shoulders. We want to say thank you to her for calling in. Thank you. All right, y'all. Thank you all so very much. Thank y'all for subscribing to the show. And this was good. This is good. All right. All right. Thank y'all so very much. The drive-through therapies fix everything. Oh, y'all so much. Thank y'all so very much. And all right. Little black girl, you're beautiful. Little black girl, you're enough. But type of girl, always remember, always put God first. Thank you so very much. Love y'all. Thank y'all. And So thank y'all. Love y'all. This have been so good. This have been a good show, and we will see y'all in the next episode. So thank y'all so very much. That's very good. Bye, y'all. Go on to bed, niece. I'll tell you all, share, like, and subscribe.